For more update, please subscribe our Gossip America News YouTube channel and press the bell button. Satirical deep dive into beauty, fame, and the price of being seen. It began on a Tuesday, and like most dramatic celebrity beauty controversies, it started not with a press conference, not with a medical report, but with an Instagram story. Larsa Pippen, reality star, ex-wife of NBA legend Scottie Pippen, and occasional cause of group text debates across the country, appeared on camera with a face that made the internet collectively stop scrolling. The jawline, sharper than a Beverly Hills divorce lawyer. The cheeks, puffed like she'd been in a helium balloon accident. The lips, full enough to be their own supporting cast member. Within minutes, screenshots flooded Reddit, Twitter, and TikTok. The comment sections lit up. Did she fall asleep on a beehive? This is giving early Pixar animation. Her face looks like it just heard bad news and swelled in sympathy. By sunset, Larsa Pippen face had more Google searches than Kardashian baby name and Beyoncé tour tickets combined. But Larsa wasn't panicking. She's been in the spotlight long enough to know one thing. The only way to survive a beauty scandal is to own the narrative before the narrative owns you. A week earlier, Larsa had been preparing for a Miami charity gala. The kind of event where women wear gowns that look like liquid light and men wear watches worth more than starter homes. Her makeup artist, Rodrigo, hovered around her like a nervous hummingbird. Larsa, I think we should hydrate the skin more before foundation. Hydrate? She asked, sipping an iced matcha babe. I am hydrated. I've had like 3 sips of water this morning. Rodrigo winced. Not like that. I mean skin prep. Let's plump. 2 hours, one mysterious face mask, and several syringes later, Larsa's reflection looked different. Sculpted, amplified, a little like she'd been illustrated by a comic book artist in a hurry. But it wasn't until she hit the gala that she realized something was off. Every camera flash seemed to magnify the swelling. People she'd known for years tilted their heads when she approached, as if trying to remember if they had met this version of her before. The next morning, TMZ posted, Larsa Pippen debuts new look at Miami Gala. Fans can't decide if it's a filter or fillers. The term blown up was born that day, not by her, but by the online jury that was already in session. In her first sit-down interview, post-incident, Larsa slid into a white leather chair, hair sleek, eyes perfectly lined, and a coffee cup with the word unbothered, bedazzled in rhinestones. I want to clear the air, she began, crossing her legs with the kind of confidence that said she'd rehearsed this in the mirror. My face wasn't blown up. It was temporarily enhanced by a cosmetic procedure that went a little aggressively right. She explained that she'd recently tried a hydration filler, an injectable treatment meant to boost skin moisture and elasticity. The issue? Her body, like a drama-hungry influencer, overreacted. It was supposed to give me a soft, dewy look, she said. Instead, my face RSVP'd to a swelling party and forgot to tell me. According to her dermatologist, who she described as a genius, but also an optimist, Larsa's lymphatic system simply held on to more fluid than expected. In non-celebrity terms, her face puffed up like a marshmallow on a campfire. Of course, the explanation didn't stop the internet from doing what it does best. Over-analyzing YouTube channels released slow-motion breakdowns of her red carpet arrival. Beauty influencers compared her before and after looks, with arrows, circles, and dramatic music. Memes multiplied, Larsa's face photoshopped onto hot air balloons, pufferfish, and even the moon. At first she laughed. I mean, some of the memes were funny, she admitted. Like this one guy edited me into the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, holding my own string. I showed it to my kids. But the scrutiny, as it always does, began to seep in. She started skipping paparazzi-heavy restaurants. She wore oversized sunglasses indoors. She posted fewer selfies, a rare move for someone whose Instagram was practically a masterclass in angles. In private, Larsa worked with her doctor to gently reduce the swelling, lymphatic drainage massages, anti-inflammatory teas, sleeping with my head elevated, she listed, like a soldier recounting battle tactics. Within 2 weeks, her face began to look more familiar, still elevated, still Hollywood, but no longer startling strangers at Whole Foods. She took that moment to post a bare-faced selfie captioned, "Sometimes beauty is a journey, and sometimes it's a layover in Swellville." The comments were mixed. Some praised her transparency. Others accused her of lying about the procedure. One particularly passionate user wrote, "This is what happens when you try to edit your real face like a Facetune app." Larsa knew she could end the story there, let the internet move on to its next shiny scandal, but she decided to pivot. She began speaking openly about beauty culture, the pressures of aging in the public eye, and the way female celebrities are expected to be both eternally youthful and authentic at the same time. People tell me to age gracefully, she said in a podcast interview. But what they really mean is age in a way that's pleasing to me. The stranger who follows you online, she admitted she's experimented with fillers, Botox, lasers, and facials that sound like they were invented by NASA. Not because she hates herself, but because she's curious, playful, and in her words, "My face is my brand." Months later, she attended another red carpet event. This time, the headlines read, "Larsa Pippen stuns with fresh, natural glow." Face Watch 2025. Larsa returns looking like Larsa. She'd weathered the storm, and maybe even won. "I'm not saying I'll never try something new again," she grinned. "But next time, I'm not scheduling a public appearance the day after a major procedure." In the end, Larsa's beauty mishap became more than just a meme cycle. It was a reminder that behind every perfect celebrity face is trial, error, and a willingness to be seen even when the results aren't flawless. Or as Larsa herself put it, "If you can't laugh at your own swollen face on the internet, you're in the wrong business." Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our Gossip America News YouTube channel for more updated news.